Hey, how's it going, everybody? Silent E TCG here, back again with another video. Today we're gonna talk about and look at the market watch for OPO2 Paramount War, which has been out for like a week or two now. So we finally got the prices stabilized. Cards are kind of where they need to be for the most part, for some of them anyway. But we'll take a look and see how stabilized they'll be, and maybe for how long. I don't know. We'll find out. But before we get into it, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about the meta or the market watch, and the meta too. That might impact further prices, the price changes, and all that. We do have tournaments coming up online, and then a couple offline, I think. So we'll definitely see how it go. And a lot of locals are also hyping things up too, with Kiamon, Smoker, Zorro, Whitebeard, all that. And people are still winning with even Zephyr, Magellan, and older leaders too, Kid, Law, Luffy, you name it. We still got everybody. Plenty of characters to play with, plenty of new cards for them to use, new strategies to look at. And we'll get with the market watch and see how things are impacting and all that. And then after we're done, I got like at least 10 packs to open up, so we'll definitely see what we can pull. I'm still on the hunt for Manga Ace and a bunch of the alt arts, so we'll definitely see where we can go from there. But without further ado, let's get on with the market watch. All right, let's see what we have here. Of course, TCG Player. It's where I go all the time for my prices, or eBay if you want to. We'll look at Monkey D. Luffy. The winter stamp, of course, has definitely gone up since the last time I remember seeing it. So 1,300, not bad. Definitely will be there for a hot minute. I know we got the Smoker one that just came out, but it'll be a while for that goes up. The serial number Luffy, the top 8, only gets this card. Oh man, 8K. Oof. Interesting. AR 9K nearly. But yep, if you got this is pretty good. I would definitely keep it, or maybe you can sell it. That's a good chunk of change right there, man. All right, yeah, that's the boxes or the cases rather of Paramount War. Definitely a lot of money for a case. So I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, because unless you pull Manga Ace, I don't know. It's still. You gotta pull a good bit of leaders too, maybe, but it still wouldn't equivalent to that. So I don't know. Probably it's just short. We're short supply still. That's one reason why it's up there in the 2000s. So, dang, I think some people got, or one person got it. Okay. Well, I wouldn't buy a case right now. Same with boxes. They're $200. Of course, we won't know till April, and maybe the end of April. We get a rewave of boxes and stuff, so could go down. But I know people want the cards now, people want the stuff now. But with this $200, you might as well buy the singles that we'll look at soon. Maybe you'll be done quicker, with your deck before you buy a box, I would think. So I definitely would buy singles moving forward. Manga Ace is at $1,000. He was like at 7, 8. Maybe 9-ish last time I saw a week or two ago, and now he's at 1,000. So I definitely have to pull one quick. I don't want to have to spend it if I don't need to. Edward Newgate, aka Whitebeard, is at 220. So the highest leader. Definitely worth it, because it's Whitebeard. His cards are really good, very impactful to the meta, and it's just a great guy. I think he was the first leader I used too, so definitely am happy to see this. I guess I do like red, so I'm definitely on that. But he's good now, and then he'll definitely be better later. So definitely he'll be here for a while. I kind of hope he does go down, so other people can get him. But for the most part, that's where he'll be for now. Smoker. I don't have this one though. I don't have Smoker. I need Smoker too. He's also at 200. Because of all the Marines, the leaders, He is the better one because he just gets stronger, makes him, he minuses one, so he has a good strategy already. And then of course it's alt-art leader, so I definitely would like this. But he's the same with Whitebeard. He'll get better later, but currently he's good now, so that's why he's 200. Kingdom on, I'm surprised he's not at 200. He's almost there though, so I shouldn't say much about it, but he's almost there. He's definitely another top contender for leaders. For green, of course. So definitely, I mean, 150 isn't bad, but I wish Whitebeard and Smoker were 150. But it won't be long till he touches down on that number. I am quite sure on that. Sanji, surprised he's 100, but probably because he's a Straw Hat member, Straw Hat crew. So of course he wouldn't be cheap. 100 ain't too bad. 105 isn't horrible, but I don't see nobody playing as leader, so it might go down to at least 80 or so, I think. So I would wait. Edward Newgate, the character alt-art, about 100, 105. I mean, they use about 4 in Zoro, 3 to 4 in Whitebeard himself, and I think 4 in Luffy if you want to use it in that too. But definitely, that's why you run 4 of them. That's probably why he's up here at 105. So no shocker there. Emperor Ivankov, another 105, much like Sanji, but it's up. Ivankov has play. You'll see Ivankov a lot for blue, mainly for blue. You still got Dofi. He's not out of there yet, but Ivan is really good. So that's why he's up there. Got the Kuzan alternate art. Went down for what it used to be, but still hefty. And then Marines use at least 3 to 4, so much like Whitebeard, you can use 3, you can use 4, of course, but that's why alternate art, you can use this one. And even that art isn't that bad looking, but this is pretty good too. So about 95, makes sense. Garp is about 84. This is where Sanji should be, like 85, 84, because good looking card, nice art work and all that, but no one's gonna use this leader for a while. It's just at least not yet. There might be somebody who might use it and work with it, but we'll see. We'll see what might happen to it. Then we got Zephyr, who's black and purple, which I like this color combination because you got black reduces cost and then purple destroys cards based on level. So it is really good, I think. Good synergy. So I kind of want to look into this. I'm surprised no one's using this yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll be the first. We'll see. But I need this one too. I still need this one. I need a Kiyomon, Smoker, and I think Zephyr, and I'll be done, if I'm not mistaken. But 74 or 75, 77 ain't bad. Now we're moving on to alternate art. Kuzan, a lot of 4 drop, about 69. 68, 69, but you use 4 of him. It's a really good card in Marines. Even though he don't have a counter, he draws a card, which is really good. And you can just play him on turn 4, or when you have 4 Dawn, you just play him right away. That's what I would do. But he's really good. You run 4 of them in any Marine deck. And here's a secret Kuzan, a 10 drop. It's like 61. I think he's been about 60 for a while. So that's probably fine. I mean, it's not like Shanks or Yamato were, but because the Marines use 3 or 4, no question. The Shanks and Yamato, you between 2 and 4, or you don't use any, but you definitely need Kuzan in any Marine build for sure. Whether they use 3 or 4, I like 3 personally, but I can see the argument where 4 would actually would come in handy. You got Borsellino or Kizaru, alternate art, about 57, 58. Another 4 of, definitely a great blocker for the deck, and artwork looks phenomenal. So I would rock 4 if I had it. It's my favorite Admiral anyway. But yeah, definitely can't argue with that price. Sakazuki or Akainu, another 54ish number is used 4 of, so definitely good artwork for the decks. And we got Secret Ace, or not secret, but alternate art ace, the 7-drop. Looks really good. I mean, I prefer the regular art, but this one's not bad either. About $50. Odin, an 8-drop. I do want this. I need this one too, but $50. Definitely not bad. The Kinemon deck is using it. It's 3 of, so that's one reason why you run 3 of this. So definitely number makes sense for it. Marco, the Phoenix, another $50 for Whitebeard. You use 4, so your whole deck can literally be blinged out if you have a lot of alternate arts in there. So 4 of that for sure. Nami, she went down. She was up there not too long ago, like 80ish, but that was like early set release. So definitely went to 40. No one's even using this like that. I mean, I want to make a film deck with either Luffy, but I'll have to come up with something later. Red green Luffy, that is. Or Law, if there's a way to make that work. But that's why she's 44. I think she's been pulled in every box too. Garp, about 48. Another 4 of in the Marines. So another deck that can be alternate art, maxed out pretty much. Because you use 4 of him for the 2K counter. I barely bring him out for his effect, but it can come in handy in case you need to pop multiple bodies or something. But he's in there for 2K. The Uta alternate art secret. She was up there too, but she went down as well. So she's like 40 because nobody's using her. Nobody's playing her at all. So I was kind of confused why she was worth more than even Kuzan at one point. And I was like, no one is using purple film Shanks at all currently. She's definitely will help the deck out. And if you use the film cards and I guess Kaido too, would be nice. But for the most part, for Shanks is where it would shine. But no one's using it, so that's why she's 40. I actually had to pick one up myself. Might be the best time to do so. There's the Impel Down Blue Luffy, 6 costs, about 44. You do use 4 of this one in the Ivankov deck, so that makes sense why he's at 44. Magellan Leader, 42. This is kind of in the same boat as King was for OPO1 Romance Dawn. He is actually the cheapest leader because no one's using Magellan right now. Kind of the same way King wasn't used as much. And they also had to do an errata on his effect too. So where it says when a dawn on your field is returned to your dawn deck, they actually changed it to when a dawn on the field, so yours or your opponent's, is returned to the dawn deck. It just takes the your off, and then he gains 1,000 power for that turn. I think it's your turn too. Yeah, it's your turn anyway. So yeah, they had an errata on it. There's some translation issue. So that made him better. I wish King had a translation issue. But needless to say, cheapest leader, $40. No surprise there. Buggy, the alternate art looks great. Looks phenomenal. So, but it's $34. Need 4 of them for Ivankov deck. Speaking of Ivankov himself, 32. Another 4 of. Definitely the key engine of the deck right here, or card right here. So definitely need that. Magellan himself, about 24, 25 for his deck. So definitely need 4 of that. Like a lot of 4 ofs in here, but no surprise. Luffy, the 7-drop. Like about to do the punch that Marge Simpson meme punch. That's what I think about it when I see it. But this is for the film strategy. He's a blocker, and I think he plays a 4 or less film or straw hat. So you can do a lot of chain effects with the same film cards too. So it's really cool. But no one's using this one yet, so maybe we'll see. We still got the 7-drop kid, so that's of course way better. But that's why he's 2021. Whitebeard himself, 9-drop. Definitely surprised he's at 18. 19, 20. I thought he'd be more, but I thought he'd be like the Zoro for the set, pretty much. where he was 20, 25, but who knows? I think everyone has theirs already, so that's probably why he's only at 19 or so. And once you get 4, that's all you need. So it's same boat as Zoro when OPO1 was happening. Little Saudi, she's about 17, 18. I need to get her too, so she's pretty cheap for impel down strategy, and it's alternate art, so that's one reason why it's still up there. And then we got the regular SR of Borsellino, about 13. You need 4 of it because he's a blocker and he becomes 6k. Can't be KO'd by effects on your opponent's turn, so that's really strong. One reason why you need 4 of him. Same with the Kuzan here, another 4 of. Like I said earlier, he draws a card, and on the attack, he gives somebody a -4 cost, so he's really good. You'll have a 0 cost on their side in no time. Odin's also at $11 because he's the key attacker for the Kinemon or even the old Odin leader build for sure. So he's definitely up there for that reason. Mass Deuce is just alternate art. Just 2k if you want to flex and use this one instead of somebody else. But $9, that's pretty much all he is. Just he can KO at 2k or less on attack, but he looks better at 2k, I guess. 2k counter. Uta, she was up there earlier before last week, but now she went down to $8 because, like I said, no one was using her. No one is using the deck. And you rather pull Kuzan. You don't want to pull to. That's kind of the unfortunate part of the boxes now. You pull this, it's like, oh no. At least Yamato and Shanks back then were decent to pull. $20 to $30 at least. But Uta being 8 is almost, oh man. Once you get the alternate art, that's the only way you'll make it. Sakazuki, about $8. Still need 4 of him. And it's still a good card because with the other with Kuzan, you can almost destroy anything level 10 and less with Sakazuki. So definitely 4 of him for any marine decks. The Dawn with Shanks on it, I've come to end this war. Definitely a good Dawn. $8, it's not bad. You get 1 per box, so it's not gonna be that outrageously expensive. Ace, another good SR for Whitebeard, maybe. Yeah, only for Whitebeard. And also, he has a leader. He has his own leader next set, so I think it works the same way. Yeah, you just gotta have Whitebeard Pirates in the leader title, or the text. So he'll be in there too for sure. So $8, not bad for now. Impel down Luffy, the 6-drop regular SR, about $5. You pull him almost every box too, but you need him for the Ivankov strategy. So 4 of, and Ivankov as well. Another 4 of, about $4 or $5. Definitely need that. And then honorable mentions to the rares. We got Vista like $4 because he's in every red deck too. I think he's in Luffy, Law, Zoro, Whitebeard, of course. Definitely in every deck, so for sure, and at 4 at that, so definitely $4 for sure. Magellan SR about $2 because it's Magellan, but you need 4 of it. Also got rare Yamato, who's in anything green, I guess, pretty much anything green, because 4 cost 6,000 power. On play, rest the character with 6 or less, so like a better, what's her name, Okiku, without attacking, you can just rest anything, 6 or less. So that's really good. Definitely very strong card. Just no counter, but for what it's worth, that's a trade-off. And then the cheapest SR is Nami, looking at $2. Surprising, but that's the way it is. Because like I said, no one is using the film yet, and at least for now, maybe somebody will find something to go with it, make it work. But she's $2 for now. And another common or uncommon rather, Makanko, like $1 or $2. 2K counter, 1 cost, increase the cost of a 1 by 3,000 power. So mainly using Zoro to power up your board and attack certain, attack for game and all that. So definitely $1, I guess, for now. But yeah, that's it for that. That's pretty much it. Box toppers don't really matter. They're box toppers. I didn't want to look at those and review them. But for the most part, leaders are holding up. Manga background ace, of course, and the alternate arts are pretty much holding value in the set. So we'll see. We'll see how things fluctuate, and just waiting on tournaments to have the real results show and all that. So we'll see. I mean, I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of Smoker, Kinemon, Whitebeards, Vonkov, old leaders, We'll have a mix of everything, and the meta will be pretty spread out. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see where it takes us after that. All right. That'll be it for the Market Watch. Nothing, just want to get it started, see how we're looking. And then, like I said, every other week we'll do a Market Watch. So not next week, but week after next. And we'll see a difference with each and every one of them. And, we'll see how things look from then and now. So that was it with that. Let's go right back to me. The other way around, but okay. All right, now we're back. So that was pretty much it with that. Like I said, we'll just have to keep an eye out on the markets and the prices. Once we get more events and results, we'll definitely see some changes, some ups and downs on certain cards and all that. So, that's the way it's going to be for a while. I know it's crazy. We're still shorthanded on things, but we'll wait till April to get hopefully a good restock on everything, OPO 1 and OPO 2. But who knows? We'll definitely have to see. All right, so let's get the pack opening and see if we can get lucky on pulling what we need. And I hope we can. All right, so got the packs here. Let's just go ahead and, without further ado, open them up, see what we get. Hoping to get a good alt art, maybe a leader, maybe a certain Smoker leader, or a Whitebeard or something. I kind of would take anything at this point. And these packs are so hard to open up, and I hate opening up that way. It just feels like I'm gonna ruin the card. Tough behind pack. I don't want to bend the corners up. Alright. Done fighting that. Alright, let's see. Try to aim it right. Get that glare off. See what we got here. Carrot and Gumbo Rain. What am I doing? Picked it up the wrong way. Well, we got the Dawn. It's easy to recognize. Got Shiki and Kobe and the Dawn. So the most important card right there. So I wonder what alt art we'll get if we get lucky. Got Carrot and Jozu. Easy to open up somehow. Alright. Izuma and Hanabo. Got the Impel Down arc. It's over on the bottom. Thing is just tough for no reason. Open it the crappy way. Got Paradise and Borsellino. It's a good SR. We just looked at it earlier. What was it, like $11? Not bad. Alright, what else we got here? Not Jinbei. Not Toki. Gum Gum Rain and Little Saudi. Got 4 more left. Got 1 decent hit so far. Little Saudi and Nami. The cheapest SR. Got now there's Marco and Sengoku. Get to who that was. Alright, getting down to the end. Sengoku and Kuzan. Got a Kuzan. It's a good SR. If we pull all Sakazuki, that'd be interesting. Alright, last pack. Last pack here. See what we can get. And we're rounded up with Marco and Paradise to look at. So about 3 SRs, Nami, Borsellino, and Kuzan. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, let's roll back to me. That about wraps it up for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed that, the Market Watch. And we'll have, of course, we'll have a deck profile tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow. Click, cut the notification on. That way you'll be notified when I have the video up. And also for further videos, deck profiles, videos, market watches, box opening, pack openings, and whatever comes to mind when since we're in the OPO2 territory and season. So definitely keep an eye out for the channel. Thank y'all for watching. Of course, this is Silent E TCG, and of course, like I said, subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the market watching the pools, and I will see y'all good people on the next one. Y'all please be safe, take care, have a good one, and peace out.